Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome to part 3 of Magic the Gathering Unfinity Draft Booster Unboxing. So part 1, I kind of went through the what the new stuff was, what the unsets are. So if you want to know a little bit more about what's going on, go back, check out part 1 if you are for some reason skipped to part 3. Otherwise, we're going to hope to try and finish it up this set, but I keep saying that in every video. I got 20-some packs to go. But unless I start running into a bunch of duplicates, I may have to run into another video, but we'll find out. Let's see what we got. Alright, we have Leading Performance. Let's see if we can get this focused a little bit better for you guys first. Alright. Choose 2 letters, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control whose name begins with either of those chosen letters. If people are always at the edge of their seats, they can save money on chairbacks. Ha! Alright, we had some of these down for repairs. Wizards of the Blank. So I'm not going to reread any ones that I've done in previous videos, so if I'm skipping through them fast, it's because I've went through them before. We have Chicken Troop. Bird Performer, Ward 2. Whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability, the opponent counters it unless it pays 2. When Chicken Troop enters the battlefield, you get a ticket. Then you may put a sticker on non-land permanent. Why did the chicken cross the park? To get to the other ride. Haha, funny. We've had Ride Guide. Oh, so we got the regular version of Tuscan Whisper. So in the previous video, we had an alt art version. This is the Elephant Mouse Performer. Definitely looks cool. I was hoping to get the regular version. The alt art looked awesome, but I was hoping to see what the regular one looked like. Goblin Blastronauts, a Blank Rocket Ship. Sweet. I was hoping we'd get this too. But it's an alt art version, but still definitely cool. Devil King Evil, the legendary Devil Performer. Haste, when Devil King Evil enters the battlefield, jump over any number of creatures. If it clears those creatures, put that many +1/+1 counters on it. You can see a jumping demonstration at knevel.com. Interesting, so I might have to look that up to see what they mean by that. I also noticed there's a watermark in the back, which is really cool. Then we got some mountains. We have our attractions. We have Cover the Spot we've seen. And we have a new one, Storybook Ride. Exile the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of attractions you visited this turn, including this one. You may play those cards this turn at the beginning of your next step. If any of those cards remain exiled, put them on the bottom of your library in any order. You leave the ride either entertained or an elk. Usually the latter. Oh, sweet. Our token, we got the Contortionist, the Octopus Performer. So we had this card in the previous pack. It's right on top so I can grab it. So here he is. So there he is before he's contorted or conformed. Or contorted into his thing. There he is. He's inside the jar. So what his effect does is it says, at the beginning of the turn, your upkeep, you may take this token folded in half. It becomes a 2/2, then a 1/1, then a half-half, and so on. So they gave you a token to do that with. At the beginning of your turn, you may fold this card in half. Then what is hilariously funny is on the back side, they have all the different versions. So if I fold it in half, now I have my half right here. And then I got my 1/1, my half-half, my fourth, and then it keeps going, and we have a, I can't even read that. Yeah, it goes down like 6 more times, so that's definitely hilarious. I don't think you would ever fold it that much, but that is funny. That's cool they made a token of that. And then our sticker card for the first one for this set, or this video, is Happy, Dead, and Squirrel. We got a little top hat there, we got a little kitten, and we got an Orky plush. Or is that, no, it's not an Orc, that's Gurk. Awesome. So we got Gurk, and I think there's a Johnny, and we've got a Karin. I haven't seen the Johnny, but I know it exists. Add 2 colors, mana spells, mana only cast non-creature spells. And then Infect. Oh, that's sweet. You can give anything Infect. 3/2 and 4/7. I don't know why I'm surprised. Like, everything else has come up as a keyword, so why not Infect? Now they just need, like, poison. As a general one. Alright, next pack. We have Now You See Me, Sanguine Sipper, A Wolf in Blank's Clothing. So now we're getting lots of duplicates. Borble Buddy, Art Appreciation, Decisions, Adam, Wheel, Acrobats, the Blank Trespasser. Here's a new one, the Ballerina, a Sheep Performer. Flying, when Ballerina enters the battlefield, you may put a name sticker on non-land permanent you own. Tap 3, or play 3 to add another target creature with a name sticker on it. Gains flying until the end of turn. Cute as a mutton. Instead of cute as a button. Trigger Happy. Our rare card is Plate Spinning Enchantment. Whenever you cast a spell, copy it and you may choose new targets for the spell. Then bounce the copy from outside the game on one of your fingertips. And when that card falls or touches another card, sacrifice Plate Spinning. For extra style points, spin them. So funny, you use it, but you have to keep spinning your card. There's an island. Our first attraction is Spinning Ride. Tap target creature and opponent controls. Located at the opposite end of the park from the food court for obvious reasons. And bumper cars. You keep getting lots of new ones yet. Target creature must be blocked this turn failed. These bumper cars remind me of the time your amusement park smashed into my planet. Ambassador Borpity Borp Boop. Oh, we have that guy. So we have Ticket Bucket Lock, and then on the back we have one of the waivers. I'm gonna, like, maybe at the end I'll go through all these a little bit quicker. Alright, so I got my first ever duplicate sticker. So that's crazy. So out of one box so far, I've only had one duplicate. Alright, up next we have Step Right Up, Wizards of the Blank, A Good Day to Pie, Amped Up, Incident Has Occurred, Finishing Moves. Now we're getting lots of the commons. Our uncommons might start being different. We have DK, Finder of the Lost, a zombie employee. When DK, Finder of the Lost, enters the battlefield, open an attraction. Whenever you roll a 2, each opponent loses 1 life. You gain 1. Whenever you roll a 4, you may tap or untap target artifact or creature. And whenever you roll a 6, return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, that's fun. Cool. Following up, we have Night Shift of the Living Dead. Enchantment. After you roll a die, you may pay 1 life. If you do increase or decrease the result by 1, do this only once each turn. Whenever you roll a 6, create a 2/2 black zombie employee creature token. At the Astrotorium, even the dead make a living wage. I like these ones where they're like, just a little bit changing the die. We have a pie eating contest. There's our alien dinosaurs, and then there's a Blankosaurus Rex. As an additional cost to cast a spell, Gobble X. Each time you gobble, take a bite of food or sacrifice a food token. X target creature you control gets +2/+2 and gains trample till the end of turn. The pie is outstanding. The cobbler tasted like shoes. Ha! Cobbler as in pie and cobbler as in shoemaker. Oh, I love these jokes. The pie hole. I was trying to see if we recognized the other characters in here. But I don't think I've seen either of them. There's like a zombie, looks like maybe a zombie in a spacesuit, and it just looks like a guy with a thing on his chest. So I'm not sure if we've seen him. Of course, that could be a bib. Oh, that's a bib. The rocket thing's a bib. Going down. Yeah, I'll have to look to see if we've had either of these guys before. Or if that's like maybe the Captain Rex. I'll have to double check that. I don't think there's. That looks like that's him there in the red. Starlight Spectacular. Parade. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose a creature you control one at a time until each creature you control has been chosen. Each one of those creatures is +1/+1 until the end of turn for each creature chosen before it. Oh, okay, so neat. So the first one gets nothing, and the second one gets 1 counter, third one gets 2 counters. Places everyone, the first creature in line gets 0/0. That's kind of fun, if you especially have a lot of creatures. There's a swamp. We have Cover the Spot again. We have a Scavenger Hunt. Visit. Choose a 4-legged creature, a liquid other than water, or a door at random. You have 10 seconds to search the library and reveal a card with the chosen item in its art. If you do, claim the prize. Then shuffle. Prize. You get 2 tickets, and you may put down a sticker on non-land permanent you own. Sacrifice Savage Hunt to open and checking. I thought it was gonna make you have to go look for that in your house. I'm pretty sure I could randomly find a door in my house. So that's kind of funny. Yeah, that's definitely a neat one. We got another treasure card. Ooh, we got some stickers on the back. Make new friends every Friday night, and they put some stickers on. Gave her some hats, eyes, bow ties, hands. Beautiful. That's kind of neat because I don't have anything on this entire side yet. I only have those 2 hats. So it's kind of fun, a little stuff to look forward to. And our next sticker pack, Elemental, Time, and Flamingo. We have Presenting, a brain, and some glasses. You have to argue amongst yourselves on whether the brain is considered a hack or not. Exile this permanent. You may cast target non-land card from your graveyard this turn. And whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. 1/5 and 5/4. So I'm kind of surprised they didn't just have those be opposites on all of them. Like, this is a 1/5 though into 5/1. And then just do it that way is maybe a little bit easier way to remember. But I think it's also because they were trying to have like 1B2 and 1B3, or like different costs, and maybe the difference between them might have been too great every time. I'm not really sure. That would be an interesting article to read, is how they decided what to put on these stickers for like that, and the abilities to bounce everything out. Alright, next pack we have Seasoned Buttoner, Impounding Lotbot, Dissatisfied Customer, Big Winner. There's our Blankosaurus, a Morbian Buddy, the Ballerina. Oh, we haven't seen this one yet. So I think we're gonna start getting, might start getting to just uncommons now. Paradise Lost. Paradise Lost. This is a 3rd card with Lost in its name too. Roll 2 6-sided dice. Return any number of cards with a total mana value of X or less from your graveyard to your hand, where X is the total of those results. Exile Paradise Lost. The Asterisk Ornament is a 0 waste facility, meaning it deals with 0 of its waste. Yeah, kind of neat. The Lost cards also being ones that keep bringing stuff back from the graveyard. The Big Top. We have a new land. Tap to add 1 mana of any color that appears on your top. A top is an outerwear garment worn on the upper body. The glow of the Big Top can be seen from light years, but its excitement can be felt in the hearts of everyone who's ever been there. Surprise Party. When Surprise Party enters the battlefield, yell "Surprise!" and put onto the battlefield any number of printed calling robot tokens that aren't touching each other that you hit on the battlefield before you cast Surprise Party, that weren't spotted by an opponent before you cast Surprise Party. Robots you control have +1/+0 and have vigilance. That is hilarious. Reminds me of Cheaty McFace. We have a mountain. It's an awesome planet. Spinny Ride. The Superlatorium. This is awesome. So we got a Foil Mythic. So Grand Marshal Macy. Human Performer. You may choose not to untap Grand Marshal Macy during I get it. During your untap step. If you do, put a pause counter on. Then you lose 1 life for each pause counter. Whenever Macy becomes untapped, remove all pause counters from it. Pay 2, choose until the end of turn or this turn effect. As long as Macy remains untapped, that effect doesn't end. Choose an remains tapped. Okay, so that's kind of cool. So you can basically tap it, but every turn you'll lose a life, but as long as it does, you get to keep using your, you can pay to have an the end of turn or end of this effect to last longer. I think that's supposed to be a play on like Grand Marshal Macy for like Macy's Day Parade. I think it's supposed to be like an invitation there. At least that's what I'm thinking. We got another robot clown. Some stickers, things on the back, and our next set of stickers. We have, looks like is that a Thropper maybe? A little clock and a surprise. Vampire, Champion, and Fury. Or Furry. Hellbang. This creature has +3/+3 as long as you have no cards in your hand. Awesome. Again, I love that you're bringing back old keywords. I said that in the other video. And 2, sacrifice this creature. It deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures where X is its power. And then 1, 5, and 6, 3. So yes, we've had like we've had a lot of the abilities, and I'm wondering if every ability or just about every ability would come back. I can see like maybe like ones where there's like variations like cycling, like you could just cycling, but I don't think you're gonna see land cycling or all of them. I don't think you're gonna see like island walk or plane walk. But yeah, lots of the other ones would be kind of, or ones that they discontinued, like they don't do fear anymore. They only do what I don't remember what it's called. But they live and live. Rat in the Hat. Rat Road. Sacrifice Rat in the Hat. Until the end of your turn, you may cast target creature card that has a hat from your graveyard. Little Gremlin, Beeble, and Squirrel infestations wreak havoc on the park. Roxy is able to spin the numerous rat colonies as a robust recycling program. We got Prize Wall, we've seen. Leading Performance. Nearby Planet, I love that land card. Chicken Troop. Slight Malfunction. Ride Guide. Angelic Herald. And the Trapeze Artist. This is funny because the last time I got them, I got Trapeze Artist, then Angelic Herald. It's just funny that I got them back to back. Alright, then we have Celebrate 1000. Calling Robot. At the beginning of the combat, on your turn, roll 2 6-sided die. For each result of 1, Celebrate 1000 gets +1/+1 till the end of turn. For each other result, it gains the indicated ability until the end of turn. If you roll doubles, it also gains double strike till the end of turn. So Menace, Vigilance, Flying, Lifelink, and Indestructible. Awesome. Super Clone Robot. Plus it's artifacts. It's colorless. You can put it in any deck. There's our Plains card. Throw darts. We have another attraction. I wonder how many different attractions there are. Like the stickers they gave separate numbers for, but the attractions they didn't. But the card set ends at 244, and I've seen them starting at like around the 200 range. So I don't know if there's going to be 44 different ones, or if there's other cards that go at the end. Like maybe the lands might fill in the last like 10, 12 or so, but it still puts out like 20 or some different attractions. So we have Merry-Go-Round. Creatures you control with power of 2 or less gain horsemanship till the end of turn. They can't be blocked except by creatures with horsemanship. After the first rotation, the dressage phase begins. Interesting. There's a seahorse. There's the black horse, the white horse. Yeah, there's a different type of seahorse back there. Cool, cool. That's awesome. Another ticket and another sticker. Giant, Mana, and Cake. We have a Medusa helmet, some popcorn, and another trident. Is that one from Innistrad, I think? When this permanent leaves the battlefield, create 2 food tokens. Their artifacts that pay 2. To tap it, gain 3 life. When this permanent dies, you may destroy target non-land permanent. We have 3, 3, and 6, 2. So yeah, not even on the printed card, but I've also gotten Horsemanship as another repeat ability. So I wonder how many different abilities will have appeared throughout this entire set. Rat in the Hat. Motion Sickness. Enchanted creature. When motion sickness enters a battle, tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature doesn't tap during controller's untap step. Whenever you visit an attraction, you may attach motion sickness to tapped creature. Cool. I think you can keep playing it to different ones. We have Hat Trick. Vegetation Abomination. Well Done. Ticket. Turbo Tubes. Night Shift of the Dead. Decay. Trapeze Artist. The Exchange of Words. You know, this one had Johnny and I'm not sure who that guy is. It's like a bull guy. Oh, that's why it's confusing, because the Johnny has the bull head and the other guy has the Johnny head. Exchange of Words enters the battlefield. Choose 2 target creatures. For as long as Exchange of Words remains in the battlefield, exchange the text boxes of those creatures. Before criticizing, walk a mile about 1.6 kilometers in their head. That way, when you do, you're a mile away and you have their egg. Oh, that is funny. That's kind of a really cool card to like exchange 2 different creatures' effects for a turn. Because you're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna make my 1/1 squirrel have, you know, like death touch or something like that, something cool. That's neat. Swamp, throw darts, and ooh, another new attraction, a squirrel stack. You have 5 seconds to stack dice on top of one another. If you stack at least 5 dice, claim the prize. Create a 1/1 green squirrel creature. Token for each dice is stacked above the 4th. Then sacrifice squirrel stack and open an attraction. That is hilarious. Got a foil prize wall. Another clown robot. Some sticker thing we saw on the back. And Sassy Gremlin Blood. Everyone hates Sassy Gremlin Blood. Unicycle, a little clown robot. Is a pinata maybe? And then Splash. Whenever this creature attacks, create a treasure token and pay 3, target creature gains supply until the end of turn. 3/2 and a 10/10. So I did ask in the last video, I was thinking they were only going to do 0 to 1, and then 9 to 9. I kept forgetting, you can actually print costs of power and toughness over 9. So technically they could do any number. I was trying to figure out how they're going to have 48 different combinations. Yeah, forgot about that. So here we have a 10/10, which is the biggest one we've seen. Bamboobling Beeble, Jetpack Janitor, Disembowel, Electrocute, Amped Up, an incident has occurred, finishing move, Complaints Clerk, Beast Employee, who's a sloth. When Complaints Clerk enters the battlefield, opening an attraction. Whenever you roll 1, create a 1/1 white Kong robot artifact token. The longest lines in the park. Oh, that's hilarious. Another Octo-Optus. Big Top. Our rare card is Knife and Death. Just a second. As long as the spell is on the stack, players can't move permanents. That's interesting. At one time, throw 10 cards you own from outside the game into the play area from a distance of at least 3 feet. For each of those cards, Knifing Death deals 1 damage to each creature or planeswalker you don't control your cards touching. You gain life equal to the damage dealt this way. That is hilarious. I'm going to get my 10 oversized it's the orb card from one of the earlier sets that you're supposed to tear up and sprinkle. It's like from one of the first unsets, but they made a giant version so you could like abuse it. They're like 5x7s. We have a mountain, roller coaster. We have a haunted house. Ooh, spooky. Return target creature from the graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. Exile it at the beginning of your next step. To build Soren's Haunted Mansion, every detail of the Markov Manor was painstakingly recreated, from the floating laser ghost to the space ghost gargoyles. Actually, they had those. That's funny. Employee of the Month, Treasure Token. Waiver Part 489. And then our stickers are Geek, Lotus, and Warrior. The Lotus Warrior. A Balloon Dog, a Shark Hack, and some cookies. Pay 2, this creature gets +2 attack till the end of your turn, and whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, this permanent deals 2 damage to target creature. Alright, what do we got next? I think we're getting less and less new ones, but that's alright. Deadbeat Attendant, Bag Check, Aerial Fang. Plus, if I want to make a deck, I do want some duplicates, right? Plot Armor, Non-Human Cannonball, Draconian Gatebot, Angelic Herald, Pie Eating Contest, Pin Collection, Black Hole we haven't seen. Destroy target creature and up to X other creatures where X is the number of attractions you visited this turn. Code Dark Donut. Code Dark Donut. All available fun specialists, please report to the Royal Coaster immediately. Oh, that is funny. The Royal Coaster Dark Donut for being a black hole. The fact is, I'm surprised they used Black Hole is a name for a card like this, because Black Hole could have been used for any other cards. We have a plane, we have Drop Tower, and we have Concession Stand. Visit, create a food token, simple as that. The Astronaut offers fine dining establishment, such as Time Walk and Grilliana's. So Grilliana's is like Liliana's, who's the black planeswalker, and Time Walk being the famous blue card, but walk being spelled like the pan. That is awesome. Waiver Part 92489. There's DTA mentioned in there, Captain Nebula, I love that. Then we have Demonic, Taurus, and Laser. You have a fish, Chandra's hair, and a red balloon. We have Outlast 1, tap, pay 1 and tap to put a 1/1 counter on this permanent. Outlast only as a sorcery, and this permanent dies, you get 7 tickets. So that's fun when they add some of these extra ones to tickets, just because it makes more sense for the game. We have a 4/1 and a 9/6. I think it's our first 9 we've ever gotten. Alright, and up next we have Command Performance. We have TAPPER, or Tapper, the clown robot. Tap an untapped creature you control that has a hat. Tap target creature. The technologically advanced, people-pleasing entertainment robot. Cute, nice hat. Be ashamed if something happened to it. Brimsboro and the Midway Mobster. That is hilarious. References between cards. I love. Plus we're getting new commons. Soul Swindler. Demon Employee. As long as you're visiting an attraction this turn, Soul Swinger has Indestructible. When Soul Swinger enters the battlefield, open an attraction. 3 tries to decide your fate. Fabulous prizes. Probably no Untold Torment. Rockstar. Nearby Planet. Chicken Troop. Paradise Lost. Strength Testing Hammer. So we've seen the winner of this, but we haven't seen the hammer itself. That's cool. Pay 1 equipment. Whenever an equipped creature attacks, roll a 6-sided dice. That creature gets X attack until the end of the turn, where X is the result. Then, if it has the greatest power, is tied for the greatest power among all creatures on the battlefield, draw a card. I don't know you, but that hammer rings a bell. Oh, jeez. The Last Voyage of the Blank. So we have, when this attack enters the battlefield, you may put a name sticker on it. Then it becomes an aura with enchant creature. Return the creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield and attach this aura to it. The enchanted creature gets +2 for each name sticker in this aura with 7 or fewer letters. When this aura leaves the battlefield, sacrifice the enchanted creature. Interesting. And then we have Treacherous Trapezist, a porcupine performer. Fly, whenever you task in... Alright, alliterative spell, scry 2. Anything with 2 or more capitalized words in its name that begins with the same letter is... I was wondering if they were going to do something with that. Because it had a lot of cards like Treacherous Trapeze, or, like, you have, like, Octo Opus. There are lots of cards with, like, 2 of the same names. So I was wondering if they were going to come up with an ability for that. Other alliterative characters or creatures you control have flying. So that's awesome if they made a card that works with that. I was seriously wondering that. Island, we have the Fortune Teller we've seen, who has a different text. Today's fortune, you will have a chance encounter with a handsome robot. So I think all the different fortune tellers have different text. Scavenge Hunt, Foil, Rare, Goblin, Cruciverbalist. Oh, they're trying to make me die. We finally got the teddy bear token. There's a little tiny one. There's a big sinister one below him. And our stickers are Jetpack, Death, and Seltzer. There's a good old bowling pin, a ice or diamond axe, and Nicola Bolas hat. Trample and 3 for Monstrosity 3. This permanent isn't monstrous. Put 3 +1/+1 counters on it, it becomes monstrous. A 2/7 and a 6/5. I like it when they give the keywords like that, like monstrous or hellbank or any of them, that they put the flavor or like the reminder text separate, so you're not putting extra stuff on there. That's definitely a neat idea. Blufferfish, Gobsmacked, Scared Stiff, Circuitous Act, Silk Strider, Rag Rascal, Carnivore, Astroquarium, the Wicker Picker, Scarecrow Guess. Ooh, I like the Scarecrows. Creature spells you cast have Sticker Kicker 1. If you pay 1 additional as you cast a creature spell, if you do, it gets 1 ticket and you may put a sticker on it. Unless you're quicker, I wouldn't snicker. Sticker Kicker, that's funny. It's like the kicker spell, but a little bit different. We have Grey Merchant of Alphabet, a zombie performer. Grey Merchant of Alphabet enters battlefield. Choose a letter. For each creature you control that has the chosen letter in its name, you gain 1 life, and each opponent loses 1 life. Like any young zombie, Gary dreamed of escaping the underworld to join the circus. Gary, the Grey Merchant. Oh, we got Carnival Barker from the outside of the art pack. Dog Employee. Tap. You have 30 seconds to log a creature you control to people outside the game. Until the end of your turn, that creature gains trample, haste, and has X attack, where X is the number of people who applauded. Activate only as a sorcerer and only once. Interesting. There is our Greenland attractions. You have a spinny ride and a trash bin we've seen, a clown robot, and a sticker. Is we're going to get Mystic, Goom, and Sandwich with a baseball hat, a rubber mallet, and a Beeble. We have Lifelink, and this creature must be blocked if able. Whenever this creature becomes blocked, it gets +1/+1 till the end of turn for each creature blocking it. And then we have 4/1 and 6/8. So the only things I haven't seen, I don't think I've seen any of the power toughness where 0 was in the toughness. And another keyword I would be looking for is I'm wondering if they're going to put Defender in there at all. Like, force something to have Defender. Like, as a negative thing. But I think you can only sticker your own cards. Alright, we have Tapper, Soul Swindler, Super Duper Lost, Minotaur Deforce, Mistakes Were Made, the Blank Goblin, the Icing Manipulator, Ticking Mime Bomb, Roxy, Publicist to the Stars. So we've already had her, but now we have some alt art for her, which is definitely cool. We have another legendary. We have Magar of the Magic Strings, a Minotaur performer. Pay one, a black and a red. Note the name of target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard and put it into the battlefield face down. It is a 3/3 creature with whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you may create a copy of the card with the noted name. You may cast the card copy without paying its mana cost, and if this creature would leave the battlefield, exile instead of putting it anywhere else. That's definitely cool. Create a bunch of copies of all your cards. And for a red. Red-black. There's a Mountain. New Fortune Teller. Today's fortune. On your deathbed, you will regret not eating more pizza. This fortune brought to you by our sponsor, I gotta bring that a little bit closer here. Sahil Pie Pizzeria, located on the boardwalk next to Tarifi's Time Twister. Bring this fortune, get 15% off any purchase. Awesome. Tarifi's Time Twister. Time Twister being a big spell. That's awesome. Here we have Push Your Luck. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you decide to stop. The total mana value of the card revealed was 7 or less. Create a 2/2 pink teddy bear creature token. If the total is exactly 7, claim your prize. Shuffle the revealed card into your library. Put 5/1 counters on a teddy bear you control. It gains a sacrifice. Push Your Luck to open an attraction. We got a foil version of Foam Weapons Rack. We got part 489. I think we just saw. And then we have Spooky Clown Mox. You got like a little nebulous hat, an egg, and a insect arm. We have Vigilance. And pay 1 to tap target creature. 1/5 and 5/4. We may have seen some of that before. So I wonder if there is crossover on definitely some of the numbers. Alright, next pack. Prize Wall. Leading Performance. Down for Repairs. Wizards of the Blank. Embiggen. 1 Clown Band. 6-sided die. Priority Boarding. Whenever you roll a die, you may reveal the top card of your library. Do this only once each turn. Whenever you reveal a mana card with value less than the result this way, you may exile it. If you do, you may play it this turn. The After Card Express Lane is practically its own ride. Resolute Vegisaur, the dinosaur employee. Trample. Whenever you roll your third die each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Resolute Legisaura. This dinosaur doesn't know what will kill him, but he's determined it won't be heart disease. That's great. A real handful. Nice. Floros of Mira's Marvels. I think now we have 4 of the 5 Marvels. I think we're missing white or red. I don't remember. I have to go through all of them and look. As Floros of Mira's Marvels enters the battlefield, choose a number greater than 0. When you cast a spell with a power, toughness, or loyalty equal to the chosen number, target artifact or creature becomes an artifact creature with a base power and toughness X until the end of the turn, where X is the chosen number, and partner. You cast a spell or power. So, oh, that's cool. So, target artifact or creature space. You cast something else, you can change your artifacts into those. That's cool. Alright. Island, Information Booth, Squirrel Sack, Contortionist token, and sticker is Unique Charmed Pants. We have a little squid plushie maybe, and a Slurpee. Add 1 mana of any color, and whenever this creature attacks, if it's not a Brushwag, it gets +X attack until the turn, where X is the number of super type cards has and subtypes has. 5/1 and 4/8. So that is the effect of, as long as we had it here, of Embiggen. Same exact thing there. We still haven't seen the Brushwag creature type, so I don't know what that's all about. They just threw it in there as a random thing. Maybe it's because they're normally so small you can't ever see them, so why have a card involved with it? I'm not sure, but that's interesting. Alright, down for repairs. Motion Sickness. Hat Trick. Well Done. Vegetation Abomination. Draconian Gatebot. Proficient Pyrodancer. Brim's Baron Midway Mobster. So we've had an alt art version, so this is his regular version. It's definitely cool. The Capo of Caps, the Hitman of Hats, the Don of Donning Fashionable Headwear. The Discourtesy Clerk. There's our other Marvel. We were missing the red one. Ignatical, Ymira Marbles, Wizard Performer. As it enters the battlefield, choose Armored, Blood, Book, Bottle, Fang, Fire, Scroll, Spear, Sword, or Water. Whenever you cast a spell with those chosen objects in its art, create 2 treasure tokens. That is definitely cool. There's our water planets I had before, which is cool. Another weapon rack and trash bin. Foil line prancers. Ticket box bucket. And another sticker. Unsanctioned. Ancient and Juggler. We have a little nebulous crown, some fake nose, and a little safety cone bot. Whenever creature attacks, bolster 1. Creature with the least toughness among creatures you control, put a 1/1 counter on. And Indestructible. 3/2 and 5/4. So we have Unsanctioned, which is one of the unsets, but we haven't seen the other uns. So I kind of hope that we get those too. That'd be kind of cool. We haven't seen a lot of references, a ton of references, though, some of the other uncharacters or ones that come. We had like the Beebles, but there's other ones that are in lots of sets. Bambooble and Beezles, Jetpack Janitor, Disembowel, Amped Up, Incident Has Occurred, Finishing Move, Bioluminary, Get Your Head in the Game, Scrampire. Ooh, this is cool. The Omnicom Colossus. 10 mana. But he has the adventure. So he has Pyroclasm. Sorcery Adventure. Pyroclasm deals pi damage to each non-con creature. How to calculate pi isn't important. Just know it's a smidgen more than 3. That is funny. Infinity for Clowns. This costs 1 less to cast for each clown you control. Trample. I love it because Infinity with a clown robot is hilarious. Plus, then it has the adventure mechanic, which I thought was really cool. Now it makes me wonder if we're gonna get like at least one saga in here. We have Forest, we have the Bounce Chamber, we have the Ferris Wheel. How can we have a carnival without a Ferris Wheel? Choose target creature that hasn't been phased out. With Ferris Wheel, that creature phases out till you roll 3 or less while visiting your other attractions. After a certain point, it becomes more of a prison than a ride. Oh, that's hilarious. And then we had phasing in here, which we haven't had. Back of our token card, we have part 1718. And then we have a sticky hand, a sombrero, and another drink. Playable, illusionary, and Hydra. Tap to draw a card, then discard a card, and whenever a creature attacks, you gain 3 life and draw a card. 5, 1, and 4, 4. Alright, we got another Robot Pinata. Robo Pinata, these are fun. Scooch, Unlawful Entry, Park Map, Alpha Guard, Big Winner, Park Bleeder, Make a Blank Splash, Pitera, Crafter of Clowns. Ooh, a new one here. Claire DeLune, Joy Sculptor. Human Performer. When Claire DeLune, Joy Sculptor enters the battlefield for the rest of the game, tokens you own become cards that are still tokens. They continue to exist after they leave the battlefield. Interesting. Pay 1 white and a blue to tap. You may put a token from your graveyard or hand into the battlefield. Should sculpt Goblin, Saplings, Marik Large, though that one takes a lot of balloons. Oh, that is hilarious. So Marik Large is a, it came out sort of in Cold Snap, which I think the first reference, and they may have actually printed it as a full card later on, but it was a land card that had 20 counters on it. When you removed all 20, it became a, I think it was a 20/20 flying indestructible creature. So basically it was this big giant like water monsters under the ocean, frozen, and when it broke through the ice it became an unstoppable creature. That is hilarious. There's our forest. Weapons kiosk, bumper cars, foiled amped up. We got a food token. It's in the back of that. And we have another sticker. Goblin, Coward, and Prayed. Spaceship food container, some donkey ears, and number 1 pilot. Mentor. When this creature attacks, put a 1/1 counter on attacking target creature with lesser power. When this permanent leaves the battlefield, you may destroy a creature with a power of 4 or greater. 2, 3, and 8, 4. So another new keyword we haven't seen. Alright, bag check. Deadbeat attendant. Aerial Think, petting zookeeper. Non-human cannonball. Trinket turbo tubes. Plot armor. Park reentry. Different artwork for Ambassador Blorpity Blorp Bloop. So that's cool. That's the one on like the special collector's pass. This is also a crazy card just to have in this set because there's a bunch of stuff that asks how many different vowels do you have. So this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 O's. Or if it has the same letter, there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4 B's. 2 S's, couple of R's, 3 R's in there. Yeah, it's just a bunch of the same letters. Can be a very powerful card to use for some of those different effects. Sword Swallowing Seraph. Photo Op. Cool, we haven't seen this one before. Sorcery, it's a mythic. Before the game begins, you may post a picture of yourself posing like the art of any Magic the Gathering with just that magic card and no other text. You may reveal a reply posted today with a guess of the card you own from outside the game. The same name as that guess put that card into your hand, exile, photo up. That is crazy. There's a mountains, costume shop, squirrel stack, a treasure, and oh, there's a little eye guy, Floob, I think his name is. We have a chicken hat, and we have a caramel covered apple, familiar, Beeble, and mascot. Whenever this creature attacks, untap target permanent. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, that creature gains +1/+1 till the end of turn. 2, 3, and 5, 3. We are down to the last 4 packs, so we will finish it this video. I might run a little bit long after, just because I might do like a wrap-up, or maybe I'll just do a wrap-up in a second video. Yeah, I do that. So we'll just finish up these 4 packs. Command Performance, Tapper, Soul Swindler, Rockstar, Nearby Planet, Kicking Troop, Done for the Day, Quick Fixer, Fight the Blank Fight, Soul Performer, Elf Performer, tap to add, tap, activate only once during each turn. Will activating the ability use the tap rather than tapping the permanent to pay for tap. Elven tap is official language of 3 very obnoxious planets. Okay, so let's figure this out again. Add double tap. Here's the thing. Activate only once each turn. Will activate the ability use a tap rather than tapping the permanent to pay for a tap. Oh, so okay. So what it does is you tap this guy, you create basically like 2 free taps. So if I have something else that has to tap, I can spend that to tap it. That is crazy. So not 100%, but like basically instead of tapping this, I still have to sacrifice it. I could pay one of those taps to pay for that tap symbol. Yeah, that's actually kind of a neat little ability. Forest, Fortune Teller. Today's fortune, you will regret spending your money on this fortune. And then we have Trivia Contest. Foil, Sanguine Sipper. We have a Squirrel Token. Here's a second different Squirrel Token. I think we've seen that one before. And, ooh, a Liliana. An Acorn, and a Straw Hat. Misunderstood, Trapeze, Elf. Whenever you cast a spell, this creature gains +X/+X till the end of turn, where X is the amount of generic mana that spell costs, and then hexproof. Cool. A Good Day to Pie, Rat in the Hat, Motion Sickness, Coming Attraction, Artawhoop's Advantage, Ticket Matron, Grabby Tabby, Animate Object, Squirrel Squatters, Blank Balls of Fire, Main Event Horizon. So we have an additional cost to cast a spell. Choose A through M or N through Z. Destroy each creature whose names begin with a letter of the chosen range. Anna and Blaine said your ride was awesome. Yolanda and Zachary aren't back yet. That is awesome. And so it's nice and rainbowy down towards the bottom, and then I get towards the top, I think everyone starts getting kind of like destroyed. So they're getting towards like a black hole. That's cool. There's a swamp. Drop Tower, another haunted house, Ticket Bot, and there's a little Jace plushie. So we've gotten most of the big planeswalkers. A Top Hat and a Wrench. Carnival, Elephant, and Meteor. Sacrifice this permanent, draw 2 cards. Whenever this creature attacks, proliferate. Oh, we haven't seen proliferate yet. Choose any number of permanents and or players, then give each another counter of each kind they already had there. And then 4/1 and 8/7. Alright. Questionable Cuisine, Seasoned Buttoneer, Impounding Lotbot, We Champion, Circuitous Act, Scout Strider, Rad Rascal, Monitor, Spinneret, Arcanobot, Goblin Girder Gang. Mobile Clone. This is playing like a Dance Dance Revolution type game. Using mobile a device, take a picture of target creature. That device enters the battlefield as a token of a photocopy of the pictured creature. Photocopies include auras, equipment, and counters, stickers, and a shot. Don't touch other people's phones without permission, and be careful if you do. That is funny. I love it. Planes, Picket Beeble, Information Booth, Ticket Bot, and Yurza's Dark Cannonball, which sounds like a card that we'd actually get. There's another Planeswalker. I'm not sure who that one is. Off the top of my head, we have a Stocking Hat and a Squirrel. Exalted. Whenever this creature you control attacks alone, it gets +1/+1 till the end of turn for each instance of Exalted among permanents. And then Shadow, this creature can't be blocked or blocked only by creatures with Shadow. 1/5 and 7/4. Alright, we're on to our final pack. And then I'll do one final video after this where I'll do a wrap-up. So if you've already watched all the other videos, you don't really have to watch unless you just kind of want to see some of the cards that go together and little things like that. So that's all the next video will be. We have Super Duper Lost, Robot Pinata, Scooch, Unlawful Entry, Slight Malfunction, Ride Guide, Plot Armor, Busted, Assemble Ensemble, Astroquarium, the Centaur of Attention, Circus Performer. When Battlefield Centaur of Attention enters the battlefield, roll 5 6-sided dice and store those results on at the beginning of combat. On your turn, you may reroll any number of Centaur dice stored. Centaur gets +X/+X, where X is the greatest value stored results on it of the same value. That's awesome. Emotin, Cover the Spot, Centrifuge, ooh, a new one. Each player draws a card from the library. Of the player to the right, you create 3 treasure tokens. Originally, the rotors were used exclusively as particle accelerators for engine fuel, but they probably still should be. That's hilarious. And then our final sticker card is Frexing, Midway, and Bamboozle. We have a little rocket ship, an executioner mask, and a ray gun. Whenever a creature attacks, you get a ticket. And Undying. This permanent dies if it has no 1/1 counters on it. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a +1/+1 counter. 4, 2, and 6, 9. Alright, so that was Unfinity. That was our full unboxing draft box plus 2 extra packs. Bunch of videos. Again, I'm going to do a follow-up video here, just kind of re-going through, seeing like looking at all the different stickers to see what we got. Cards that kind of go together, see what we're missing, things like that. You guys enjoy these Magic the Gathering videos, let me know and I'll try and pick more up booster boxes for the later sets rather than just a couple of packs here and there. See you guys later. Bye.